Hey party people, Panda Brady here, and today we're back with more Steins Gate. I have messed with the screen size just to get it a little more in frame, but yeah. Okay, let's see. Where were we? I bow deeply, but in my heart I'm grinning like a madman. I can't stop laughing. Things are going better than I anticipated. It's almost like everything's being handed to me on a silver platter. For I am Hyoin Kyoma. I just love doing that voice. Now certain secrets will be laid bare. We can expose their wicked research and possibly even gather hints on the creation of a time machine. And then, I can complete the first time machine in human history. It's almost like a Richard Epcar voice I'm trying for. Now I have to get the IBM 5100 back to the lab. But unfortunately, I don't have a car to transport it. In fact, I don't even have a license. Same goes for my assistant.
アメリカでは16歳から普通免許を取れるというではないか。
In some states.
何？悪い？向こうじゃ研究漬けだったのよ。
青春を無駄に過ごしているの。
Wasting your youth on
あ
research.
んたを見てるとそうとも思えないけど、むしろ私の方がよっぽど有意義な過ごし方してると思う。
Burn! Burned by Krisu. Oh, touche indeed. Oh.
喧嘩は良くないです。
Lukako's flustered again.
ルカ、今日は助かった。改めて父上には礼を言っておいてくれ。
Luka's dad has already returned to the shrine office. Lukako nods.
あなたのお父さん、素敵な人ね。
Lukako and I freeze at my assistant's nonchalant words.
お父さんは結婚してまして。不倫は良くないです。
That was a lot for that. She didn't mean it like that, Lukako.
はい。
そうか、女子よ。お前は親父好きだったか。
Don't be a perv.
待った、二人とも勘違いするの。そういう意味じゃない。お父さんは泣かないでよ。私が言ったのは親子で仲が良くて羨ましいなと。それ以上の意味はないから。
Yeah, because her dad was always obsessed with time travel stuff.
そうでしたか。すみません、変な勘違いして。僕はなんで失礼なことを。
What's with the weird, like font change? Right there, it's that first line and then the second line, it's like two different sizes maybe? I don't know. That's weird.
だから泣かないでよ。誤解が解けたならもうそれでいい。
だが、心の奥底にルカパパへの募る思いが。
No. No, Rentaro.
ねえよ。
Thank you, Karisu. Christina turns away. I decide to leave it at that. Angering her any further could lead to violence.
ルカ、サミダレでの素振りを忘れる
はい、頑張ります。エルサイこんがり。
Lukako, you're trying your best.
いい加減覚えろ。
すみません。ちょっとあんた、女の子をいじめるなんて最低じゃない。
I wouldn't know. Because he's a guy. Lukako is a guy. Yeah, I still can't get over that. I ignore Christina and lift up the box with the IBM 5100 inside. Yeah, it's an old computer. They usually are. I can barely get it off the ground. I put it down for now. Now I know why Luca's dad was red in the face when he brought this thing in. Whew, it's heavy.
なんじゃこね CRT のモニタぐらいの大きさなのに
It may be, but old computers are freaking heavy.
ならばお前が持ってみるがいい。俺の言葉が間違いではないとわかるはずだ。
Kurisu sighs, grabs both ends of the cardboard box, and lifts. To no avail. She strains with all her might, but gives up without lifting it even a centimeter.
すごく重いです
I bet. She blushes slightly, but still maintains her usual frown. My assistant seems to have a strong competitive spirit.
30キロくらいあるんじゃないこれ台車か何か借りた方がいいかもね漆原さんこの神社に台車ないあるんですけど実は壊れちゃっててすみませんそう他に借りられそうなところはい
や、台車は必要ない。
だったらどうやって持って帰るのここからあんたのボロラボまで歩くと10分くらいかかるわよ
一人では重すぎてきついかもしれないが、二人ならば別だ。俺とお前で持っていけばいい。そのための助手だろ。
Yes, why else would I make you my assistant? You know, besides you being incredibly smart and, like, the only legitimate scientist on the team.
まあ2人で運ぶならなんとかなるかもねだが断る
え
She said she refuses.
言ったのよ
だが断ると言ったか。
うるさいなそうよ断ったのよ
But I refuse is a famous manga quote. Could Kurisu be an at-channeler? That'd be hilarious.
私はもともと知識を貸すってことでラボ面にさせられたのよよってこの場合次の回を導ける力仕事は無理
そうか。では仕方ない。とりあえず俺は頑張って運ぶつもりだが。
I glance at Lukako. He twitches when he notices my look, then timidly raises his hand with tears in his eyes.
じゃあ僕がえ漆原さんが大丈夫なの
I see what he's doing.
頑張ります
いや、ルカ子。お前に手伝わせるわけにはいかん。俺が一人で何とかする。
He's pulling one of those, well, okay, I guess I'll have to do it myself. Oh man, it's gonna be so heavy and hard. Oh, I don't know if I can do it on my own. Oh man. Oh, this... Oh, it's so tiring. Oh, it's so heavy. Until somebody's like, here, let me help you. And he's like, well, if you insist. No, it's fine. I got it. I'll do it myself.
僕も手伝いますじゃあ私も
あ、どうぞどうぞ。
Well, if you insist.
知らなかったのかクリスティーナ。 これこそがジャパニーズギャグというものだ。
A Japanese gag?
つる
Is that true? Is that what that's called?
協力極というわけでこの PC は俺と助手で運ぶからお前は手伝わなくてもいいぞ。
はいそういうことでしたら。
さあ助手、自分から立候補した以上もう拒否することは許さんぞ。持て。
はいはい。
Oh, that's what he looks like. Have we seen him before in the game? I don't think we have. Krisu and I lift up the cardboard box. The burden's considerably easier when distributed between two people.
なんで私たちお見合い状態なわけ？
We're positioned so that we're looking at each other. But there's no other way to hold it, so what can you do?
いいから行くぞ。
I start to walk out of the shrine.
待った待った待て。
なんだうるさいやつだな。
あんたね前に進まないでよ。私が後ろ歩きしなくちゃいけないでしょ。
Exactly.
ここに動きなさい。
I point this out every time I have to move something. It's like, why does one of us have to go backwards? We can go sideways as long as it's not like super narrow.
いいからキビキビ動け助手。
聞いて頼むから聞いて。後ろ歩きはさすがに無理。
Why not?
助手ならばできるはずだ。
I thought everybody
期待して
could.
くれてどうも。でも無理。横歩きに変更求む。通過しろ。変更しろ。転んじゃうから。
It's dark by the time we get to the lab. It's normally less than a 15-minute walk, but since Krisu kept begging to take breaks, it ended up taking twice as long.
やっと着いた。疲れた。
お前がああだこうだと文句を言わなければもっと早く着いていたのだ。
Yeah, that tends to happen sometimes.
そっくり返してやる。あんただって5回は途中で休憩しようって言った。
Pot calling the kettle black there, eh? What was that he mumbled?
あれは俺の体の不調だ。
どこか悪いの？
ああ、たまに右腕がうずく。そうすると俺の心はどす黒い破壊衝動に支配される。
うっさい黙れ。あんたの右腕の末梢神経も含めて根こそぎ引き抜くぞ。
Ow. How would you do that? Holy crap. There's something wrong with this girl. Rip out my nerves? That's like something from last year's New Gen incidents. New Gen? The popular name for the string of bizarre serial murders that occurred in Shibuya 1 year ago, a total of 14 people died in all 7 incidents. The methods of murder were entirely unorthodox, which led to its cult popularity among the youth of Shibuya. The mass media dubbed the New Generation Madness. The 25-year-old man was arrested as the culprit, but passed away in the Shibuya earthquake immediately afterwards. To this day, rumors remain on the internet that he was not the true culprit. That is a little bit terrifying. Okay, I'll shut up. Let's bring the IBN 5100 into the lab. The final barrier awaits. We have to ascend the rickety building's narrow staircase. My old enemy. Stairs. Hey Swanson, how's it going? I don't know the actual quote. I've forgotten what it was. Family Guy. Shouldn't you get your... Oh, right. Teresa just said that.
そうだな。
I checked the window. The lab's lights are on. I bet Daru could carry it by himself.
あれ？
Part-time warrior comes out of the brown tube workshop with perfect timing.
岡部倫太郎じゃん。何運んでんの？
聞きたいのか？では教えよう。
Well, if you must know, I happen to have an IBN 5100, and now we will finally be able to defeat Sun, save the future, or whatever it is that we're doing.
待った。立ち話するならひとまず段ボール下ろさない？
いや、別に立ち話をする必要はないぞ。
ね、何なのそれ？
Well, John Titor, you'll be surprised to know that...
IBN 5100といったらどうする？
嘘！すごい！手に入れたんだ。やるね、岡部倫太郎。
I wish she'd stop calling me by my full name. If she's going to do that, she could at least call me by Hooinkyoma.
どこ？どこにあった？重いんだけど。
Krisu starts giving in. I'm about at my limit too.
板下ろせ。
Krisu and I placed on the ground gently so as to not damage the contents.
ね、どこにあったの？
柳林神社。
柳林神社？神社って神の社？
Yes, exactly.
あ
Yeah,
だってそんなところに。
you know, I'd like to know that too, myself. Then suddenly, Suzuha looks at Krisu.
あ、
She gasps, then approaches Krisu until they're close enough to feel each other's breath.
なんですか？マキセ・クリス？そうだけど。
Dude, what if Suzuha killed Krisu in the other timeline? And that's why she's all... For some reason, she stares at Krisu with frightful intensity. Krisu narrows her eyes in opposition. What's going on here? I can't move a muscle. They're so thick with tension.
なんなの？私、あなたに何かしました？
Suzuha turns away and, without looking back, disappears into the brown tube workshop.
今の誰？
Wait a minute. At the very beginning of the game, wasn't there a girl on top of the roof that was trying to push everybody back, and it said that Okabe said that she didn't look like she worked there? And then he was like, huh, she looks familiar. Maybe it was her, and Kurisu's like part of CERN in the alternate timeline, and she killed her? And that's why she's all like this? Now Kurisu demands answers from me.
1階のブラウン管工房のバイトだ。
なんで私、睨まれたわけ？
I don't know.
知らん。お前が何か怒らせるような真似をしたのではないのか？
彼女とは今初めて会ったのに、失礼な人ね。
Kurisu picked a fight with me the first time we met too. But that was a hallucination, so I don't say anything. I get Daru and Mayuri to come down and help us, and the four of us carry the IBN 5100
みんな
upstairs.
ご苦労。これで俺たちは戦える。
戦うって誰？
セル。そして世界を牛耳る支配構造と。
あんたって本当に幸せそうね。
Whatever floats your boat.
幸せ。そんなものは望んでいないさ。俺を誰だと思っている？狂気、マッドサイエンティストだぞ。 俺が手に入れたコンドーム、そのためのタイムマシンだ。
I love Okabe's Hoin Kyoma laugh.
ごめん、言い直す。あんたって本当に
Yes.
ベータエンドルフィン過剰分泌に
Yes, exactly that.
オカリオカリ、悪いことはダメっていつも言ってるのに。
Oh, my Yuri, they're not bad per se. It all depends on if they are doing bad stuff or not.
僕たちにできないことを平然とやってのける。そこにしびれる。
That's why we love you. That's why we adore you.
憧れないけどね。
What? Did she say something weird? For a moment, there's complete silence.
見つけられたのはね、マユシンのお手柄なんだよ。
Yeah, yeah, that is true. All thanks to Mayuri, we knew where it was. Mayuri, oblivious as always, puffs out her chest with pride. But I don't miss Kurisu's relieved sigh. She keeps dropping manga quotes. Does this mean what I think it means? That she's secretly into anime and manga? That's most preposterous. Oh, Monocle, top hat, Monocle.
マユシン情報がなかったら、オカリンは今も秋葉の街
Exactly.
をふらふらさまよってたんだもん。
Oh, Mayuri.
マユリの言う通りだ。今回ばかりはよくやってくれた。
She's so adorable. I guess that would make her Moe. I mean, because the way Moe was described to me is something that is cute enough that you want to protect it. She's our little cinnamon bun that has to be protected. But I only know that thanks to Gaijin Goomba's recent video. I always thought Moe was like supposed to be sexy, but for some reason cute at the same time. Like magical girl shows.
ということで、マユシンはそろそろ帰るね。クリスちゃんはどうする？途中まで一緒に帰ろう。
ありがとう。でももうしばらくここにいるわ。
I'm gonna see how this all pans out. Looks like Kurisu's interested in the IBN 5100 and CERN after all. That reminds me, I haven't filled her in yet.
そっか。あんまり遅くならないうちに帰った方がいいよ。じゃあ、また明日ね。トゥットゥルー。
Oh, Mayuri. I love your toot-to-doos. That's why you're our cinnamon bun. Mayuri waves her hand as she
そ
leaves.
れで誰？ IBN5100 いつからセルンへのハッキングに使えそうだ。
So, let's see. In all of my playthroughs so far, we've got Mayuri, we've got Nico, and I'm not sure if I've called anybody else a cinnamon bun. Maybe Aya and Mad Father, but that was like years ago. Oh my gosh, that was half a decade ago. Where has the time gone? Now then, Daru. Oh, right. He already said that.
そうだな。
Daru talks as he plugs the IBM 5100's power adapter into the wall. He turns the machine on and the power supply begins to make a turbulent noise.
すげえ。ちゃんと電源ついた。
Yeah, that's pretty impressive for a machine that's over 30 years
こ
old.
いつの使い方を覚えなきゃなんだぜ。そもそも配線つなげたりも大変そうだし、
Yeah?
ちょっと時間かかるかも。サーバー管理者の ID 探しと同時進行は無理っぽ。
構わん。ID 探しを優先させてくれ。できれば今月中に IBN5100 を使えるようにはしてもらいたいところだが。
今月ってまだ30日丸々残ってんじゃん。さすがに来月まではかからねっつうの。
Exactly. It's not a 30-day thing. That's my super hacker.
それでとは
Well, what? Have you found any leads yet? Nothing at all on my end. I've been to a lot of stores, but none of them had an IBN 5100 on display. Maybe I should have tried asking. Anyway, let me know if you found anything. Moeka.
ちょっと岡部、
Hey, Okabe?
Huh?
What? I look up. Kurisu is glaring at me. What did you just call me?
岡部って言ったのよ。
I keep reading the lines out of habit.
岡
I'm sorry.
部だと
I take one step towards Kurisu. What? What'd she do? And she takes a step back.
オカリン、タンマタンマ。
Daru tries to hold me back, but I shake him off and take a step closer. Kurisu doesn't step back this time. Without taking her eyes off me, she bites her lip hard and curls her hands into
今
fists.
岡部と言ったか
Is he really going to get mad that she keeps calling him Okabe instead of Kiyoma?
言ったわよ。悪い。確かに私はあんたより年下だけど、人のことクリスティーナだとかゾンビだとか呼ぶ相手がいるとき、そいつには敬意を表さないとするのが私の考えなんだから。
違う。
That was angry.
俺は岡部ではない。おーい、今日まだ。何度言わせればわかるのだ、クリスティーナ。
Of course.
自分のこと棚に上げすぎだろ。
Yes, exactly. Thank you,
いい
Kurisu.
子。俺のことはほーい、あるいは今日まと呼ぶよ。
お断りします。
Kurisu snaps at me and turns away. Are those tears I see in her eyes?
もし
Oh,
かして
hey. Are you crying? There's no crying in Steins Gate. I'm sorry, that I love using that quote. Well, it's baseball, but anyways. Also, I never noticed the Ultraman on the marker board until just now. I only know it's Ultraman because of the L shape. I guess it could be Gridman, which in America is Superhuman Samurai. But yeah. Anyways,
履いてないわよ、バカ。男の人に怖い顔で迫られて恐怖を感じちゃったりなんかしてないし、その後のあんたのバカ台詞にホッとして涙が出ちゃったわけでもないからな。
exactly. God. She stalks over to the window and stares outside. Stalks? Stalks? Oh well. I probably said it right. Depends on your region, I guess. I see her wipe her eyes with the back of her hand. Seems she was crying after all.
だよ助手はなぜ泣いている
Huh. I wonder what. Maybe it's because you yelled at her for saying your normal name?
今、
freaking
本人が
idiot.
全部説明したわけだが。
俺は名前の間違いを正しただけだ
That is not all you did. You yelled at her, you got all serious.
それはそれで燃えるけど。
Oh, speaking of Moe. Now Daru's using the term again. Well, whatever, back to checking mail. But I'm thirsty from this hard day's work, so before that I take a fresh docked up hippa out of the fridge.
ねえ、話を聞かせてくれないの？
I toss the ball to Kurisu once she turns around. Kurisu tries to catch it but fails magnificently. That's why you usually go here or catch or heads up or, you know, even think fast. Something like that to at least let them know what you're doing. She picks the bottle up off the floor, then shoots me a glare.
それでも飲んで少し待っていてくれ
お気遣いありがとう。
I need to send a reply to Shining Finger. There we go. I got the goods. Over. I send as concise a message as possible.
さて
Now then. I turn back to Kurisu, but the reply comes before I can open my mouth. The goods? You found an IBN 5100? Gimme! Moeka. Gimme? What nonsense is this? Sorry, but I'm not the owner. I can't just give it to you. I send that. Another instant reply. Let me borrow it, Moeka. It's easy to imagine what will happen if I lend it to her. She'll disappear and I'll never see the IBN 5100 again. No borrowing either. You can visit our lab if you want to see it, but no touching. The address is Chiyodoku. Dude. Did you ever stop to think that she might be working for that organization? That's why she's doing this. Why else would she be looking for the IBN 5100? Can you hear me from the rafters? You gave her your name, your address, your email. You're practically dead to rights if she's a bad guy. I had the lab's address and send the mail. No more replies come.
待たせたなクリスティーナ
I look up and see Kurisu drinking the Dr. People. Doesn't even sound like he's saying Dr. People. It's obviously Peppa.
女子はドクターペッパーが生きる口か
本場で7年過ごしてきたからな。
なるほどお前とはいい飲み友達になれそうだ
私は未成年よ。
Not that kind of drinking
そうだ
buddy,
よね
Kurisu.
ドクターペッパーを飲み交わす友達という意味だ
Yes, exactly that.
それ限定なのか。
Is that all you drink? That's really bad for you. You could get kidney stone, you know. Kurisu shrugs her shoulders and takes another swig, signaling me to talk. And so I explained how Daru and I hacked into CERN, and how they've already had the LHC in operation for 9 years, and how they've successfully created many black holes, and how it looks like they're researching time travel, and also how they haven't disclosed any of that to the world. Kurisu's expression grows more and more intense as she listens to the story.
確かにセルンは妙だけど、それと IBN 5100とどういう関係な
Oh, well, it's funny you asked because it has a, Yeah, I'm sure they'll
セルンの
explain
デ
it.
ータベース IBN5100 が使われているのだ
Well, not necessarily an IBM 5100, but it's got the same scripting
そのデ
language.
ータベースの情報を解読するには同じく
Yes, exactly.
IBN5100 を使うほかない
They keep hammering this point in over and over and over. I know it's supposed to be there for people that forget, but
とある筋からの情報
I have my sources. Mayuri, Suzuha. That's about it. I don't drop Titer's name. I have no doubt the genius girl would laugh if I did. Oh right, John Titer. I still say it's Suzuha. I still say it's actually Suzuha, because there's no way a Japanese girl has not ridden the train in Japan. Even if you don't live in the main area, it's like... it's like saying you've never been on a motorized vehicle. I may have talked about this last time. Kurisu puts a finger to her lip, deep in thought.
IBN 5100セルンが本当にそんな研究をしているのか確証が欲しい。
Oh, well, I'm glad you asked. Daru, pull up the files. Oh, wait, we can't. True, we didn't get any definitive proof on CERN's time travel research last time we hacked them.
だがセルンのサーバー管理者のパスワードを見つけるのは時間がかかるのか
ちょうどこれからやろうと思ってたんよ。半日はかからないんじゃね？
A half day? But it took you 20 Oh, well, yeah, I guess that is true, because it's a lot easier to get in once you're in, you're in. I mean, what's said is, like, even script kiddies, they can use a script and, like, within 6 hours, boom, any password. Boom, got it. Within 6 hours. Like, it's scary how easy hacking is.
というわけだ。
それまで待つわ。
待つって、もう夜になってる件について。今日は一度帰って明日の朝また来れば。
いいえ、待たせてもらう。1マイクロ秒でも早く知りたいから。
いい心がけだ。もはやセルンに隠された陰謀に魅了され、知りたくてたまらないというような。
あんたたちの言うことがもし事実だとするなら、こんなふざセルンは世界最高の研究機関なのよ。
Oh, Luthiko, please let me cry.
極秘で実験してるの。
So, Kiyoma-san, there were times you couldn't protect those important to you, weren't there? I'm sorry, but even though I don't know anything about it, imagining Kiyoma-san in such pain made me cry. P.S. I was crying, so I couldn't do any practice swings. You're so sensitive, Luthiko.
世界中の研究者をバカにしてる。
Well, to be fair, like, there's probably lots of places that do that. Not telling anybody their findings, well, not publishing it anyways. There's no telling.
事実ならだけど。
She finishes by emphasizing that point again. Doesn't look like she believes us.
任せたぞ。
According to Daru's research, the IBM 5100 weighs 25 kilos. For now, we'll leave it on the shelf in the development room. 25 kilos, that's, I want to say 55 pounds? Ish? I could be wrong, but still, 55 pounds? That is heavy for a computer, but, I mean, I could have carried that. Not for huge, long distance, but then again, I am a big guy, so... We carry the cardboard box to the room, half dragging it. Krisu follows.
電話レンジ見せてもらっていい？
よかろう。実験してみる。
あれ以来一度も再現が
Crazy.
できてないのよね。過去へメールを送る文章。理由は把握してる？
I can only shake my
ちょ
head.
っと試してみましょう。
Krisu looks around the development room.
ガラクタだらけね。
They're not junk. They're weapons of mass destruction. Well, maybe not mass destruction, but... Yeah.
ガラクタで
What
は
do
ない。
you call them? Future gadgets?
お前はまだ知らないようだから特別に教えてやる。
Yeah, future
こ
gadgets.
れは我ら未来ガジェット研究所がその科学力の粋を結集させて発明した栄えある未来ガジェットたちである。
Mirai
ここに保
Gadgeto.
管されている未来ガジェット1号から7号までである。電話レンジ各国には未来ガジェット8号にナンバリングされる。
ガジェットね。
Krisu casually picks Future Gadget 4, Moad Snake, up from the shelf and stares at it.
これって兵器じゃないの？
未来ガジェット4号モアッドスネークはクレイモア地雷に似せて作られた瞬間加湿器だ。
Instant humidifier.
紛らわしいな。
Yes, exactly.
水を
I agree.
電源を入れればわずか数秒で大量の蒸気が吹き出す。
So it's a humidifier. It's just a humidifier, but a thick cloud of steam that... I mean, I guess that would work. Krisu sighs and returns Moad's snake to the shelf.
借りるわよ。
Borrowing what? Oh, she got the lab coat on. Without waiting for a reply, she grabs Daru's never-worn lab coat from the shelf and puts it on gallantly. It's just not right without a lab coat, she says. Overcome with emotion, I seize Kreesu's hand and grasp it firmly. Will you marry me? I mean, good job, lab assistant.
助手よ、お前は分かっているじゃないか。
Finally, someone who gets it.
何だよ、話してよ。
やはり研究開発においては白衣こそがユニフォームだよな。
I told Daru over and over, but he wouldn't wear one. But my assistant is different. She put it on before I even said anything.
やはり俺の目に狂いはなかった。クリスティーナ、お前は最高の助手だ。
褒めてくれてるのかもしれんが、私にしてみれば侮辱されてるとしか思えんぞ。おい。
Exactly. She shakes off my hand and turns her back to me.
その白衣はラボ面加入記念としてお前にプレゼントしよう。
Oops.
もともとだ。あるいはその白衣は元からお前に巡り合うべくして巡り合ったのかもしれん。誰が着ようとしなかったのもまた必然。すべてはシュタインズ。
くだらないこと言ってないで実験してみましょう。
Kreesu thrusts both hands into her lab coat's pockets, then bends down to look at the time machine now placed underneath the table. The previous experiment broke the table and even left a hole in the floor. There's a danger that will happen again if we successfully reproduce the discharge phenomenon, so unfortunately we'll have to leave it on the floor for now.
これって電子レンジの方は何もいじってないんでしょ。
I point to the X68000. There's code on the
常
screen.
時ターミナルモードにしてやる。どんな設定にもできるのだ。市販されている電子レンジよりも無茶をさせることも可能だ。
I didn't know you could do that. I guess with a
放電
digital
現象が起
microwave
きた
it
時は
could
どんな
work.
設定にしてた？
特に何も。出荷時設定のものだった。
バナナもらうわよ。
I'll take a banana and eat it! I mean, put it in here. The bunch of bananas only has
それは
3
マイル
bananas
だもの
left.
だったらあんたに許可取らなくていいわね。明日新しいバナナ買ってくることにして。
Kreesu takes one banana from the bunch, squats down, and places it inside the phone wave, name subject to change. She begins to type on her phone. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and me wanna go home. She pushes send, and the phone wave, name subject to change, begins to turn backwards. After 120 seconds, the chime rings.
何も起きてない。
Banana is still in the microwave, unjellified. What happened? Kreesu yelps as she tries to take out the banana and quickly draws back her hand. She starts blowing on her fingers.
温められてるわ。
レンジが普通に動作したということか。
Oh. This proves that the hidden function Mayuri found wasn't a freezing function, but we knew that already. Undaunted, Kreesu throws in a new banana and once again begins reverse rotation for 120 seconds. But the second banana warms up too. We can't reproduce the jellification phenomenon, much less send mail to the past.
やっぱりこの前起きたことはイレギュラーだったっていうことか。
That's an odd irregularity if it kept happening with, you know,
イレギュラーだろうが
with no mistakes.
原因を究明せねばならない。
それには同意。
We agree for once. But Kreesu's motives are my motives, and probably the exact opposite. My assistant here wants to disprove my theory that the phone wave name subject to change is, in fact, a time machine.
この前の実験ではちぎられたバナナは 電話レンジカッコ仮で120秒間を過ごした後、バナナの房へとゲル化して瞬間移動した。これは
違う。120秒前の状態に戻るならゲル化はしない。
So she wants to say that because it was jellified, it didn't travel back in time.
唐揚げはゲル化せずに冷凍状態へと戻ったんだぞ。
そのゲル化せずに冷凍状態へ戻ったっていうロジックも怪しい。冷凍されていただけでゲル化そのものは起きていた可能性については検証した？
No, I didn't. I think Mayuri ate the refrozen chicken.
塩に関してはゲル化はしなかった。
Oh. Maybe that's it, because the salt in the chicken kept it from jellifying.
定義すべき。
この前の放電現象が発生した後、徹夜で実験した結果、キャベツ、大根、米、こんにゃく、メロンパン、ガルガリ君、カップ麺、いずれも何も起きなかった。
Cognac? You use cognac? What is Crunchy-kun? Ah, a brand of popsicle popular throughout Japan. In addition to the standard soda flavor, over 50 varieties are sold, including cola, grape, and limited promotional flavors. Win may be written on one part of the stick. A winning stick earns a free popsicle. The chances of winning are rumored to be around 2%. Oh, so it's like the popsicles from
液体
Kingdom
に関して
Hearts.
も同様だ。あの日は放電現象の前後で実験の成功率が180度変わった。
Oh, that makes sense. Because ice is a solid liquid. Ice is water, and water is liquid. And since it was frozen chicken, it had salt and water, so it didn't have any effect.
放電現象前は全て成功。放電現象後は全て失敗。
レンジが電気を止め
Maybe the discharge got rid of the function somehow? Yeah, is the microwave
ゲル
microwave
化したも
storing
のは
electricity?
フラクタル構造のようだって言ってたわよね。塩はもともと単純構造だから影響を受けないのかな。電気とどんな関係？
ここはタイムトラベル理論を前提に考えてみるべきだ。
ダメ。結論ありきで考えるのは良くない。
すでにいくつも実験成功例があるのだぞ。それを否定するのか。
私は別にこれがタイムマシンじゃなくてもちっとも困らないから。そもそもこの小さな電子レンジの中でビッグバンに匹敵するエネルギーが発生していると定義するのは無理がある。
Yeah, definitely. Grisu frowns
放電
deeply.
現象の再現、それにフラクタル構造化の再現、どちらもできなくなってしまった理由があるはず。やり方は何も変えていない。設定も全く変えていない。実験対象も変更なし。それ以外で変動する条件というと、
Maybe it has a cooldown of a
誰
couple
が観
days?
測するかだな。
何よそれ。
量子論だ。観測者は実験の重要な要素だ。
放電現象が起きた時はここには4人いた。でもその前に橋田さんが1人の時にも発生してる。フラクタル構造化した実験時は2人の時や3人の時があった。私たちは2人ともどちらの現象も見ている。つまり条件は変わっていないはず。
だとしたら
In that case, there must be some other variable. It's on the tip of my tongue. I hear a rumbling sound from Kreese's stomach.
腹が減ったのか。
Hungry? Grab a Snickers!
うるさいな。お昼から何も食べてないのよ。
And that was like 8 hours ago, right? Kreesu turns away as she looks at her watch.
8時間。
バナナを食うがいい。ただし食べていいのはさっき温めた2本だぞ。実験で使った食材は美味しくいただけ。
First of all, I both love and hate that pun. Second of all, ew. Have you ever had a warm banana? It's disgusting.
買い置きのカップ麺があるが。いらないか？やはりアメリカ生活が長いとファーストフードの方が好きになるものなのか。
カップ麺。
何？
She said cup
カ
noodle.
ップ麺もらうわ。
カップ麺か？
ちなみに味は？
醤油味と塩味がある。
Is this Final Fantasy 15? There's an awful lot of cup noodle going on right now. She seems in the mood
そ
to
れと
eat.
フォークある？
Of course we have a fork. It's past midnight. Oh, and I'm way over time. Alright, so remember to like and share if you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that notification to be notified of the party. And don't forget to subscribe to become part of the Panda Party, because there ain't no party like a Panda Party, because Panda Party don't stop. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.